Welcome back, everybody, to another Byte-Sized Tech Tour. I'm Johnny Grant, Director of Technical Sales at Zonal, and today I'm rejoined for the second time by the delightful Matt Brooks. Hello, Matt.
Hi, Johnny. I'm Matt Brooks. I'm a Senior Product Manager at Zonal, and I look after all of our guest-facing products.
That's brilliant timing because today we're talking about digital guest ordering, and I think it's a real important topic. It's been with us for a long time. Zonal itself has been doing digital ordering since back in 2013, when we launched one of our very first digital ordering experiences. And over that time, we've worked with the largest operators in the UK to really help drive mass adoption across the UK. And obviously, lots have happened since that. So I think now's a really good opportunity for Matt, who is certainly been one of the pioneers in Zonal of driving our guest ordering facilities, to talk about what that looks like today. So Matt, you know the rules. We've got 3 questions, and hopefully we'll get some fantastic answers today and some great insight. So question 1 is, what does the digital guest ordering landscape look like today?
I don't think it's any surprises that digital ordering has become a real mainstay in the industry. I think in the aftermath of COVID, where you saw mass forced adoption, should I say, there's been a real shift where guests will start to expect to see it in certain hospitality venues, certainly those where you would typically go up to the bar or the counter to order. And I think the real bit now where we've seen it come into the present day is just around guest expectations around speed of service, especially for drinks. So as you said, Johnny, back in 2013, the magic was having something that could deliver an order into a POS. Now that magic has slowly dissipated into reality. And actually, it's about how do I receive great operational experiences? How do I get the best service? And how does technology help around that? So I think for us, guest ordering is about giving the flexibility to your guests to order the way that they want to, but also driving those operational efficiencies with the technology that we create in our ecosystem to help create that magic. The magic is given by the team that's there. We're here to facilitate that magic, and that's the way that I kind of see the industry going.
Brilliant. And actually, it's a very similar conversation we had not so long ago with about kiosks, and actually, I guess that's a similar story, isn't it? It's there's a lot of magic that does happen with digital ordering, but the real magic is in the infrastructure around it that makes these experiences fantastic. And when done properly, they do knit together into this wonderful world, don't they? So how does Zonal guest ordering help with that then?
Well, I think for us, we offer 2 solutions. We offer both an app-based solution and we also offer a web. And I think this, again, gives our customers and their guests more flexibility. We've talked about that actually you want to create the best platform for guests to use. And therefore, some providers only offer one of those solutions and they may tell you that it's the best one, but ultimately we have both sides covered, and therefore we're in a better position, I think, to be more holistic with our offering. And again, it's about providing the best experience on the platform that guests want to use. I think from our platform, we've come leaps and bounds in the last couple of years or so. The big things that we've done is to add more capabilities into the app to bring it more in line with what you would expect to see if you went to the bar or the counter to order. We've introduced new order modes. So we've introduced an order mode called delivery to location, where that's perfect for things like room service or delivery to accommodation, whether that's a chalet, wigwam, teepee, caravan, somewhere where the guest is staying that they actually want those orders to be brought to them. And then we've also added more granularity in our controls from an operational side of things like fine tuning or disabling order modes, or even certain elements of the menu, as opposed to just being able to switch off ordering. I think those are the kind of key aspects that we've got. Just diving into those, the way that we see that app and web dynamic is web is brilliant for those kind of infrequent transient guests. It's a no commitment. You scan the QR code, and we've got one of the best guest checkout experiences for the guest to pay without entering any of their details. From an app side of things, I see that more driving loyalty or repeat guests, even if it's not in a traditional sense. We talked about loyalty in a previous video, but actually it's driving loyalty or repeat guests. They've gone through the effort to download something, to install something, and therefore they want to have something more tangible on their device. So I think that leans perfectly into something that I've been talking about for quite some time. Something I'm really passionate about is something called unified ordering. So unified ordering for us is the ability to have a single QR code on the table, and for that to dynamically either open up our app solution or open up our web. So for us, it's the ability to have something that knows what I have installed on my device and be able to react to that and take me to exactly the right place that I need to be inside the app or inside the web.
And I think that's really interesting, and it's a common conversation actually we have when it comes to digital ordering about should it be web, should it be app, what's the differences between them. And I guess historically it has always been a one or the other situation, hasn't it? And that's always been, not quite right for me. There's a place for both of those platforms, and I'm really enthused to see that we've got facilities to actually bring them together now in this unified way. So I believe you've got a video to show us, or we're going to have a look through that process now, aren't we, Matt?
I think with all magic, you have to believe it. You have to see it to believe it. So I think the best way to do that is to show you how it works. I've got my QR code. I'm going to scan it with my camera. In this particular case, I have the white label app installed, and therefore I'm deep linking straight into here. You can see I've bypassed venue selection. We also have area selection and table number. All of that is encoded within the QR code, and in the app experience, I'm taken straight into the menu, and I've just bypassed all of that friction that we previously had, and that is the beauty of it. There's nothing that the guest needs to do apart from install the app. In here, I'm going to show you if I remove the app from it, then you'll see in here when I scan the same QR code, no difference. I'm going to be scan it from here, and I'm taken directly into our web ordering solution. Exactly the same thing: venue selection, area selection, and table number, all encoded within the same QR code. Guest is taken through that experience straight into the menus, and straight away they're able to order their favorite items that they want to. And it is as simple as that. We've made it look so easy, so seamless, and that is the beauty of unified ordering.
It's all about responding to your guests' wants and needs, isn't it? Where you bring together more digital facilities under one roof, and to have this alongside kind of the more transient web is amazing. So thank you, Matt, for that. Brilliant. I think that we'll have to call it there. We're probably over time, but it's always a pleasure, Matt. Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, everyone.